This video is probably gonna get me in trouble, because we're talking about sensitive society and how you're kind of not a great person. It has nothing to do with your race. But he loves to pull that card. After he said that he is not transphobic and he's not gonna pander to that side of the spectrum, of like the right spectrum, but he did though, and Eden was right. She was right about him pandering to right-wing ideologies. He is not doing that. She caught it far before he ever knew what was going to happen. You are now pandering to exactly what you said that you weren't going to or are not yet.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Oscar, aka Senz, aka Sensitive Society, aka, I guess, the slop guy. I don't know. I'm gonna kill myself. How do I not have a proper tripod? I'm literally filming this by putting my phone on my Yeezy box. If anyone wants to donate so I could buy a tripod, that will be very much appreciated. So I guess what I'm here to do is to apologize for all the harm I've done to men, women, children, and I guess everyone in between, because I am a horrible person. So I actually got a DM on Instagram. Yo bro, there's a channel on YouTube called Chase Lore that made a video slandering you. Would it be the first time? It almost happens on a daily basis at this point. All my ops are going on the death note, by the way. Each and every single one of them. Felt like Nova online for a second. Yeah, Chase Lore, just thought I'd let you know. It's an easy video, you know. They get it. Never heard of him before, but if I have nothing to talk about, I might get a video out of it. I mean, we're all watching this. Clearly, I had nothing better to talk about. And that brings us to this video. My problem with creators like Sensitive Society. I mean, it has close to 10,000 views. So I guess Sense is going mainstream. I mean, I ended up on the news a few days ago. Sense going mainstream. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Obviously, the video the video has close to 500 likes, so people clearly agree with this individual. And I get it. I am not everyone's cup of tea. There's people that don't like me, and that's completely fine. Truth be told, I literally do not care. The way I see it is, if I could get a video out of it, why not? I've been making content for like 5 years. Hate videos or hate comments really don't get to me. Welcome to the internet, where some people like you and some people don't. That's just life. Let me make something clear. Please, I'm praying. Do not send this person hate. That's the last thing that I want to come from this. I believe everyone is entitled to their own opinion, just how I am entitled to call out people that I don't agree with. The last thing that I want is to promote even more hate. Seeing a little bit of this video, stuff that I would really like to address. With that said, let's keep the comment section as polite as we could possibly. Once again, do not send this person hate. They're entitled to their opinion, just how I am entitled to my video and my opinion. So fair game. Drop a lot of likes and subscribe. I think we're ready.
Oh boy, this video is probably gonna get me in trouble, because we're talking about sensitive society, and he gets pissed off really easily, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna comment below and like be a hater, but I have to talk about it. I have to, because I think this is really funny.
No, I don't get mad easily. I am like the most wholesome and positive and loving content creator there is. No, I don't get mad easily. I am the nicest guy on YouTube, okay? All kidding aside, I respect anyone that's willing to put themselves out there. Speak your mind, queen. Go crazy. I welcome it. And if there's valid criticism sent my way, I will very much take notes, because I'm not perfect, right? I've said dumb shit before. I've made dumb videos before. I've made bad statements before. Trust me, every single day I learn something new. Maybe I learned something from you, and that helps me improve me not only as a content creator, but most importantly, a human being.
I'm a huge fan of the channel Peden, or Eden is Online.
All right, you gotta go. I take back everything I fucking said. There's no way drama from 3 fucking years ago is being brought up in 2026. I'm aware that I have a lot of new viewers. First of all, welcome. Many years ago, a content creator that at the time went by Ethan is Online. I believe they transitioned, if I'm not mistaken. This content creator made a video on me, and I believe the video was something like, a lazy content is radicalizing people, and I responded to it. This happens like once per year, and it's been going on since like 2022. Every single year, there's at least one video from someone. This year, it was Sensitive Society and commentary channels inspire school shooters. Ethan Online was like 2023 to 2024. At least once per year without fail, someone makes a video on me and how bad I am and how I radicalize people
and I push people to the right, yet they ignore all the times I've called out prominent right-wing figures, or when people were saying that Halo went woke and I made a video on it and they got backlash because I didn't agree with what grifters from the right were saying. If you're going to do it, make it worthwhile. Yeah, I heard from Reddit or a big fat guy that you did this or you're this, so it has to be true, right? I don't want to sound like the nerd emoji, but please check your sources before you start making a video on how bad I am. I'm not saying that I've never made mistakes, I have, but I mean, drama from 3 years ago from a guy like Ethan is online. Why are we bringing this up in the big 26, almost the big 27? His video was shit when it came out, and all of these years later, it's still shit. I wonder what he's up to nowadays, though. I'm sure his channel is, doing great.
I'm a huge fan of the channel Peden, or Eden is online. And I watched the 3-hour long stream of them having a conversation about how lazy content is radicalizing people. Like, that conversation needed to be had. He really doesn't understand the oppression that a lot of people go through. Like, yes, of course, he is a person of color. However, that doesn't excuse you from being a bad person. You can still be gay, but also still be homophobic, or still have internalized homophobia.
I mean, that is just friendly fire. I mean, she is right. I am a person of color. I consider myself a black icon, as a matter of fact. The problem with people like Ethan is online and people like this individual is that they live in an echo chamber. They don't allow any other people to join in and question their beliefs or why they think a certain way, because that is how you get lost in the sauce and you start believing your own hype. I don't, or I try not to live in an echo chamber. I seek different ideas. I seek different perspectives, different opinions that oppose mine. I think more people should do that, because that's how you grow as a person. That's how you, in a way, expand your mind and you stop living in an echo chamber. That's just my personal belief. I would never want to be trapped in an echo chamber. If you're like me and you want to grow as a person and you want to learn from your mistakes and your L's and your fuck ups, I highly recommend seeking other people's ideas and perspectives that challenge your own.
And he also loves to claim, like, racism anytime anybody, like, accuses him of doing something wrong, like, you're being racist. But no, that's not at all what we're talking about. We're talking about how you're kind of not a great person. It has nothing to do with your race.
I've never said that, and if I did, it was pretty obvious that I'm joking. I've never used my skin color to deflect or use that as a shield from criticism, and anytime that I've done it, it's been satirical and it's not meant to be taken seriously. I thought something like that would be pretty obvious. If you're respectful towards me, no matter what you are, I will be respectful towards you. If you're being disrespectful towards me, why the fuck should I be respectful towards you? It just doesn't make any sense. Now, I treat people how they treat me, and that is online and that is offline. If you're cool, if you're chill, I will give you that same energy. If you're a douche, I will legitimately treat you like you treat me. So
a whole bunch of transphobic comments underneath his video, even after he said that he is not transphobic and he's not going to pander to that side of the spectrum, of, like, the right spectrum. But he did, though, and Eden was right. She was right about him pandering to right-wing ideologies. He is not doing that. She caught up far before he ever knew what was going to happen. You are now pandering to exactly what you said that you weren't going to, or are not yet.
I find it extremely funny when people say stuff like this. Like, yo, senz, you are a right-winger, which is not true. Or, hey, senz, you pander to the right. I don't. I'm not a grifter. I don't need to pretend to care about politics. Truth be told, I probably would be a lot bigger and a lot richer, and I guess relevant, if you want to use that, if I were to start grifting like so many YouTubers. And it's like, have I ever considered grifting to the right? No, I've never thought about that, and I'm never going to do it because I hate fake YouTubers. If you actually think I'm pushing a right-wing narrative and I'm part of the right, you clearly don't watch my content, and you have gotten your talking points from Reddit, Twitter, and the whole thing about me being transphobic and my comment section being transphobic. I've been saying this for years. I don't have an issue with anyone. And I'm not saying that now. I've been saying this for years. You can go back. I don't have a problem with anyone. I've never had a problem with anyone. I don't care what your politics are. I don't care what you have in your pants. If you're a cool person, we could be friends. If you're not, I'll see you later. Yeah, and I cannot control my comment section. Like, that's just out of my control. And I'm not going to start censoring people just to please people like you. So
I think my videos are going to like the wrong algorithm of like the right wing whatever. There have been like a lot of comments about like what I look like and how I believe. But I'm just gonna tell you, I had worse, and also I was probably worse too. I was worse, but that was when I was 12, so grow up, dude.
I don't know what this person's talking about, but in my opinion, I think the hair is pretty cool. I fuck with the silver. That's what I'm trying to achieve. I still got one more session to go, so, you know, we're in the same boat. And I actually fuck with the makeup. People make all of these crazy assumptions about me, but they literally don't know anything about me. In her mind, I probably hate her and I want her dead and anyone like her dead, when that couldn't be further from the truth. It's just funny to see how people think they know me and what I believe in and what I support and what I don't support. No, I'm not going to judge this person because of the way they look. I think the makeup and hair is pretty badass. I'm sure some of you weren't expecting me to say that. I'm sure this person wasn't expecting me to say that. You know, these people just don't know me. People want to put you in a box and they want to classify you and be like, huh, this guy, Oscar, aka Senz, is a little edgy. I think he's a right winger. I'm not here to grift to anyone. I never have and I never will. I am not for sale. Well, actually, I'm lying. The only group or country that could buy me is Israel. I am up for sale for Israel. So, BB, if you're watching this and you want to wire me 7K, you know, send it my way.
Grow up. I was 12 and I was also born Mennonite. How am I more open-minded when I was born Mennonite? And you probably were not, but you might have been raised in like a very conservative household. But I'm assuming that you weren't born Mennonite. I live in the furthest right-wing conservative household that you could possibly get, other than like Amish, because patriotism is, well, my father might accept patriotism now, but...
Alright, this isn't a free therapy session, so I'm just gonna skip this. And to answer her question, I guess, no, I did not grow up in a conservative household. I also didn't grow up religious in any way, shape, or form. As a matter of fact, the OGs know, but I am not religious in any way, shape, or form. Me saying that has also lost me fans and subscribers and viewers over the years, because it's so easy to grift as a God-loving Christian in the Big 26, and you immediately get a whole new fan base if you start doing that, which, once again, I made it. I don't need to do that. I'm good. But yeah, I am not religious in any way, shape, or form, and I most likely will never be. I mean, she and others just make assumptions about me, and they couldn't be any further from the truth. So
yeah, so sensitive society. He does make like the kind of content that I feel like teenage boys would definitely watch. Like they want to say that they're like non-hateful, but like they don't really do anything to show their like actual opinion if they're not hateful. You know, that they accept other people. You don't do anything to show that. You're not doing anything. If you would say what you believe out loud, you would be embarrassed by it. I'm guessing that they're going to be around friends that are like far more right wing. But if you'd say what you actually believe out loud, or like that you're just okay with these people, you would be severely judged.
It feels like she's talking about herself. Do people want me to be performative? Do you want me to wear a pride shirt every single day? Do you want me to change my profile picture to the pride flag whenever it's Pride Month? Do you want me to start preaching on Twitter and not actually doing anything? Because it's so easy to type Free Palestine, gay rights, trans rights. It's so easy to tweet that, yet do nothing about it. And I'm not about that life. I'm not here to be performative. I'm not performative. I'm not here to let people know what good of a person I am or how evil I am. You know what I mean? My place is in entertainment. You know, I might be a lot of things, but performative, I am not. And I'm not here to please people in any way, shape, or form. I've said this a million times. If you dig the content and you like what I do, you are more than welcome to stick around for as long as you want. But if you don't enjoy the content, just scroll.
A lot of right-wingers probably do watch, or like slowly like leaning into right-wing ideology. Like the people that do that are definitely watching Sensitive Society, or was watching Sensitive Society until he completely pandered towards the right. And Sensitive Society said that he wasn't insecure and was not pissed off by what Eden had said about him, and she was just trying to like show him that he still does say things that are offensive no matter how he believes. Like, you shouldn't be saying that if you believe that trans people should be accepted and people of color should be accepted. And how he was like saying some offensive stuff and like saying some, he like said the R slur multiple times, and how you shouldn't say that if you really respect people. But I'm sure that I'm probably going to be called slurs in my comments. Again, I've been called worse.
And of course, I don't support that. I cannot control people, but all I could say is I do not support harassment, and I do not support name calling. But this person probably isn't going to believe me, but I'm just telling the truth. There is no reason for me to lie at this point. Like, why would I lie about that? People like me. People hate me. What else is new? There are so many other channels that are a lot worse than me and a lot more extreme than me. They always get fucking ignored. I'm always, for whatever reason, the guy that gets called out for being a little edgy. And I'm like, I'm not crying about it, nor am I like gonna start ratting people out, but it's just like people around my size, if not bigger than me, saying and doing worse stuff. Why am I the one that's getting, the videos done on them? Edgiest I get is calling people retards. Like, don't get it twisted, it's content. It's content, and I do it all for the content. There are other people who are saying and doing worse stuff than I am, who are in the same community, yet they don't get as much shit as I do. I always found that very interesting. Maybe it's because I'm too honest. I don't care if people believe me. Once again, why the fuck would I lie about this? I don't care what anyone says. I genuinely respect this individual for putting themselves out there and having the balls to call me out. So, shout out to you.
I'm sure that there's a whole bunch of ignorant people that are going to be watching this because they want to hear what I have to say about Sensitive Society and then talk shit about me in the comments. Because that's exactly how Sensitive Society's comments are. Despite him completely denying that he panders towards a certain audience. I honestly don't know. That's like the only guy, because I don't really watch content like that at all.
I don't pander to anyone. I have people from the right that watch me, and I have people from the left, and people in the middle, and people that don't care about politics. Now, you might not believe it, but I actually get DMs every single day, and I talk to people. I've been doing this for a minute now, okay? I know my audience. I have people from all walks of life who watch my content. Once again, I'm sure if I started grifting and I started getting into politics and I started grifting like so many other YouTubers, I'm sure I would be a lot more successful. I'm sure I would be a lot more relevant and have more money and have more subscribers, because that was the move last year and this year. So once again, you could believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, but I'm saying this now. I am not here to pander to any group. I'm just a guy that got lucky and has thoughts on multiple topics, and it truly doesn't go beyond that. I don't have a secret agenda. I'm not here to make people turn to the right or left or shoot up schools. That's the last thing I want. I'm just here to have fun, make people laugh, entertain, and make money. And I'm going to do it until I hate it, I outgrow it, or I simply don't care for it anymore. Now, that's about it. You know what? I said this at the start, and I'm going to say it again. I don't hate this person. I respect them for having the balls to call me out. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting older and I'm unk and I have a little bit of empathy. Maybe empathy is creeping in, right? But I really don't mean any ill intent. I actually wish them the best. I fuck with the hair. I fuck with the makeup. I fuck with the drip. I wish them well. I'm not here to convince people and be like, hey, want to be friends? I'm not what you think. Please, I'm not what you think. I'm too old for that. Whatever opinion you have of me, that's completely fine. I just wanted to make a definitive video. I'm not going to respond to every single person that calls me out. Some people just do it for clicks. They want attention. And I'm not giving them that, but I felt like this was a, for better or for worse, I felt like this was a genuine video, and I respect it. I respect people that put themselves out there, and I don't hate this person. I, once again, wish them the best, and please do not send them hate. Everyone should be allowed to express how they feel, and if that's how people feel about me, you know, it is what it is. I really can't do anything to change their minds. They're gonna feel that way because they've been misinformed or they've been brainwashed. At that point, shit is out of my control, so what could I do, right? And I wish this person the best in their YouTube journey. Yeah, with that said, I am out, and until next time, see ya, bye, adios. Be nice, guys, be nice.